Well, Matt, if we can, I suppose we should start with the injury situation. It's into double figures as of post-match at Exeter. Is it getting any better at all in terms of, do you expect any of the injured players to be maybe available for Notts County?
We're hopeful that Elliot Bennett will be able to push through the pain barrier. That's what we're really hopeful with. Other than that, Taylor Perry's trained today, and we're not sure whether he'll be available. But beyond that, no, there won't be any extra players coming back into the group, which is obviously really disappointing. But look, we're only 2 days post the game at Exeter, so we didn't think there would be a huge amount in terms of change. So I've said before, I don't want to use it as an excuse, but the fact of the matter is that we're into double figures. It's not good enough. We've got to find a way of playing, find a way of being the best version of us that we can be, without sort of over using the players, because the group that we're working with today, the group that will be out there on the pitch tomorrow, will be exactly the same group as what you saw on Tuesday night. So look, it's really tough for us at the moment, but the one thing I can't question and won't question is the players' attitude and application, and the way that I think what's happened has brought everybody here at the training ground closer together. So yeah, really disappointing that we've got so many injuries, but let's focus on the players that are fit. The performance they put in Tuesday night was really good in terms of the way that they really put their bodies on the line. Now we know going to Notts County are a team that we played in pre-season, so we've got an idea of obviously how they want to play, and we've watched a lot of their footage. So we've put together a game plan today, or I've put together a game plan that we think gives us the best opportunity with the players we have available to go and try and obviously win a game of football.
Have you ever known anything like this, so Matt, in your long career in football, such a long injury list?
No, and I think if you don't laugh, you cry. That's where I'm at right now with it. It's just some of the injuries that we've had have been so freakish. If I look at Morgan Feeney's injury, he's got a laceration to his kidney because he took contact in the game on Saturday. So I've never heard of that before. And we've had really bad luck with knee injuries, ankle injuries, and they're all freak contact problems. But look, it's the hand we've been dealt. What we've got to do is work with the players that fit, make them the best that they can be. Because I believe, regardless of what players go onto the pitch on Friday night, what an unbelievable opportunity to get to the third round in. Look, I think it's the best cup competition in the world. So our supporters, with it being a Friday night, I'm sure will travel, and we'll be needing them more so than ever as well. Because that old adage about the 12th man, we're definitely going to need our supporters on Friday night, and it'll be great. It'll be a really good lift for the players to see our supporters there, and we've got to go in and put in a performance that they can be proud of and that we can all be proud of. If we do that, we've got a great chance of getting to the third round of the Cup.
What about the challenge awaiting you at Meadow Lane? Notts County going well in League Two. They're scoring lots of goals as well. They've got lots of goals in the team. When you look at the facts and figures surrounding them, what sort of challenge are they going to represent?
A different one from that which we faced on Tuesday. A different proposition in terms of they don't play in our league, but we're fully respectful. We know that they've got some excellent players. They are, near the top of League Two, and that's for a reason. They've got good footballers, a really good manager who has... Luke, I like the way he wants to play. He's really fluid, and I think that, in terms of a football club and in terms of us going there, I think they'll feel confident. But in saying that, I do also, because I see and I work with our players every day, and I see the effort, the determination and the quality they have. Look, we put together a game plan that we've delivered today to the players. And as always, it'll be over to them to go and deliver. The one thing that we always start with in a game of football is a 0. We finished with a 0 in terms of against us out of possession on Tuesday, and that'll be the challenge again. We've got goals in the team, make no mistake about that. We just now need to be more consistent away from home at defending our goal, because we know we will get opportunities on Friday night. We know it'll be a difficult game. I'm sure that there'll be a lot of their supporters there. They're, for the level, they're a big club. But I go there full of confidence, regardless of what situation we're in with injuries. We've got to be confident going into this fixture, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Does it make it even tougher the fact it is a Friday night game coming off the back of a long trip down to Exeter on Tuesday? You travel back yesterday, Wednesday. Does it make it even tougher in terms of it's such a quick turnaround?
I could sit here now, right, and I could make excuse after excuse as to the squad's small because we've got so many injuries, right? Not the overall size of the squad, but the available players. I could sit here and say to you that we sat for 3.5 hours on a bus yesterday. I could make all the excuses that are going, but I won't, and I'm not going to. Look, does it make it more difficult? Yeah, of course it does. But I keep saying this to the players. Anything in life that's worth having is a struggle to get. I firmly believe that. And I also firmly believe that we're going through a period at the moment where we're suffering. We're suffering with injuries, and I look at it and I think when we come out the other side of it, it's going to feel so much sweeter because of the hard work that we've had to put into to really get to this point. So, no, I'm not going to sit here and use any excuses. I'm going to say that the players, each and every one of them, are ready for the game on Friday night. Look, it's the FA Cup. If they feel tired, I can guarantee you that when that whistle goes and they see the lights on Friday night, all of that will pale away. And my job is to keep driving the players every day and make sure that they're the best they can be going into, the second round of the FA Cup. I would love nothing more than for us to progress into the third round, because for a football club like us, it would be a wonderful achievement. I recent history with the fixtures against Liverpool. I remember watching both the games on telly. That's what the FA Cup's all about for clubs of our size and stature. But what we have to do first is not think about that. We've got to make sure that we are 100% on it, both with the ball and without the ball on Friday night. And if we do that, we've got a good chance of getting through to the next round of the Cup.
Extremely young subs bench on Tuesday at Exeter. I'm sure it will be the same again at Notts County. It is an exciting opportunity for those youngsters, isn't it, to be involved in the first team environment once again?
Yeah, it's really good for us as a football club, because the link that we have with the academy is really strong. I, having worked in an academy before, understand how important it is for the young players coming up here and the young players within our football club to understand there's a clear pathway. You are correct. There will be more young players on the substitutes bench tomorrow night. Why? Because we can have 9 subs. So we're going to utilise that. One of them, 2 of them, 3 of them might get an opportunity. So my message to them will be make sure they're ready, because they've worked extremely hard to get to this point, to be in and around the group. The challenge for them is to now stay in and around the group. And if they get an opportunity on Friday night, if they get an opportunity in the next league game against Wycombe, they've got to take it. Because I remember being 16, I remember being 17, and the hunger and the desire and the passion you have for the game. So yeah, look, I've got every confidence in our young players. We've just been sat in the office there having a discussion around permutations, as we always do, in terms of the what ifs. And I did just say in there though that the what if we won't have planned for, and that's because the what ifs are so crazy for us at the moment that you can't plan for them. But no, I'm extremely excited for tomorrow night. It's a great opportunity for us as a football club. I know the supporters will come and follow their team. It'll be cold, wrap up warm, and come and support the players if you get the opportunity to do so.
All the best tomorrow night. Thanks for your time,
you.
Matt.
Thank you.
Thank you.